Good afternoon, guys. This is going to be a fast live stream because, to be completely honest, my phone is almost dead. So, I just wanted to check in and see how everyone was doing. Uh, it's kind of rainy today. There's like a couple typhoons that are passing by. I don't think they're going to hit us, but they're just like in the general area enough to where we have rain. So my shirt is even kind of damp because I went to the store and it was like raining a little bit when I got out of my car. But it's not consistent. It's been raining on and off all day. I'm feeling a little better from my cold, but I'm still feeling like very like congested. And my sleep is messed up right now. So I'm trying to get that fixed. Anyways, I'm making pasta for dinner. If you can hear licking sounds in the background, that is Moxie. Just ignore her. I think the correct order is you go to the store, you get the groceries, you take them out of the bag, and then you start dinner. So I was in a hurry today. So maybe I can show you guys what I got. I got more tofu. And I got pasta sauce, but this needs to stay out. We got gnocchi. I'm gonna make that as a pasta. I got these. These are like, I don't even know how to describe them. They're like air freshening balls, and I think they kind of like absorb gradually and release the scent they have. Anyways, they're really nice here in Japan. So I got 2 of these to refill the ones that I already have here because I already have like the plastic container. Move, Moxie. I got some cauliflower. And pumpkin and zucchini. Maybe I should leave the zucchini out to go with the dinner. I got some black pepper. Sweet potatoes. Corn. Another corn and some okra. This okra is kind of pink colored. And I think the pink one costs a little bit more than the regular one. But I got it anyways because it was grown by the local farmers out here, and I really like to. Okay. I like to buy produce. I know you don't like me looking. I like to buy produce from the local farmers when I can because I know they work really hard to grow the fruits and vegetables, and a lot of that money is probably essential for them to keep doing what they're doing. So, plus, it tastes good. So, I'm so thirsty. I barely drank water today, and I just mainly had coffee. That's what I had. Today was busy. All right. I think for some of the OG subscribers, you think so? I was just for the comment on my outfit. I was gonna say, for those of you who's been on the channel for a long time and see how I dress when I'm around the house, You're probably like, what is happening? Have I entered a parallel universe? I'm okay. The cold that I've been fighting is finally starting to go away, but it's leaving me feeling a little congested. What's wrong? What happened? You have to go, but you're trying to be back soon? My battery is low. So if I'm not online when you get back, then you can message me or tell me in another stream. But hopefully I'm still online. I'm going to try and stay until it dies. That's the plan. Oh, yeah. See you. I thought it was odd when I cut these. Usually have to cut the bottom off, and I didn't do that. If you've hung out on this channel a lot, you already know when I make zucchini, I like to just oil the pan and then put the zucchini in there with maybe some salt or pepper, and that's pretty much it. And I just let it bake. And I think it tastes better than pretty much any other way I've figured out to cook it. Although I've had some other people's zucchini that was really good. So I'm not saying it's the only good way to make it, but it's the best I personally can do. So that's how I like to have it. So, I think that's good. In the meantime, I need to chop up an onion and some pepper and bell pepper and make the meat alternative. Ooh. It's Chibs! How are you doing? I'm making pasta. Specifically, I'm making gnocchi. Also, I'm pretty sure my phone has about 5% battery. So if I disappear abruptly, I'm sorry. I thought it was pancakes. No, it's too late in the day for pancakes. Well, not really, but it's like dinner-ish time here. But I guess this does kind of look like pancake mix, maybe. I feel like this knife use is something else Gordon Ramsay would not approve of. Yeah, pancakes with like bananas on top. Maybe chocolate, banana chocolate pancake, right? Wink, wink. Actually, in Japan, one of my favorite breakfast things that they have here is the fluffy pancakes. They are amazing. Oh man, I knew I wouldn't get away with that. Have you ever had the fluffy style pancakes where they're like almost like a souffle or like a mousse and they like jiggle? Those are so good. On a side note, I don't really think Gordon Ramsay would approve of my knife skills. I feel like every once in a while when I'm cooking, somebody comments, "That's not how you do it." I burn myself. I think I would be more offended if I really, really love to cook. But since I don't really care about cooking one way or another, I'm trying to think. What did I used to tell years ago as a supervisor? What did I used to tell my people? Do as I say, not as I do. They used to hate when I said that. I was kidding mostly, but you're not supposed to say that. So it's like a sarcastic response because they'd be like, "Why are you making us go to lunch? You didn't eat." And I'd be like, "Well, do as I say, not as I do. Go away." Well, now the nochi's cooking, so I just need to make the the veggies. The veggies. Hold up. Maybe I should put oil in the pan first. That's another thing I got scolded for when I was streaming. Is people some people have said I use too much oil. But it's olive oil. Olive oil has good fat, so I think we can all USA, no? I'm becoming a team leader and a person the person teaching me low key couldn't open the safe. Congratulations though. I think that's awesome. Um but yeah, I'm sure that was an awkward moment for your trainer. Because I'm sure they want it to look cool in front of you. Like, don't worry, it's chips. I got you. I'm an expert. And then when they couldn't open the safe, they were probably just like, I've had some moments like that when I try to show people stuff and then it like all goes up in flames and I'm like, it doesn't usually go like this. And I've also had some moments where people are supposedly teaching me and I'm like low key really judging them. But usually I feel like I judge people the most when I feel like they don't really care, except for when they have a well, that's the end of that. My phone died. I came back to loading emojis. Are you sure I meant to do it that way? I have to get used to the fact that my friend Rebecca has more in her closet than only jumpsuits. Yeah, but the thing is, hold on, why is this not working? You guys crack me up. The thing is, um, for work, I kind of feel like I have to get dressed up, but for YouTube, sometimes I feel like it doesn't really totally make sense. You never know with Bragus. You know, you just never know. You hear that, Ragus? Also, he just got monetized. He just officially became a YouTube partner. I kind of fixed the blinds. Kind of. But yeah, I'm very happy for you getting promoted at work, doing big things now. I feel like this is going to be, for the foreseeable future, a norm. It's either going to be streaming around now in work clothes, or it's going to be streaming in the morning in t-shirts and sweats again. One or the other. But I think it's easier to stream at night after work. Not me burning the food while I'm talking to you guys. I want to move the phone, but I feel like if I move the phone, it's going to just set everything off. So you guys now have a view of my bottle collection before I take them out. I have an outside bin where the bottles are supposed to go. But if the weather's bad, like it's been rainy all day, sometimes they end up staying in here. I kind of want to move you guys because I feel like I cannot see. We might be able to sneak over here. Kind of. Yeah, I don't want you guys to have to look at the wall. So you guys are going to be kind of here, I think. This is the farthest my cord will get us. I'm still feeling the after effects of the cold that I've been fighting off, so I feel kind of congested. And for some reason, I did not sleep well last night at all. I think my endometriosis had been acting up, so I had a rough night last night. But I am proud of myself because today I thought about getting an energy drink after realizing how tired I was, and I did not. And I repeat, I did not. I didn't get the energy drink. So we're making just a little bit of progress, honestly. Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed in my immune system. Quite frankly, I'm offended by it. How does one get a cold during the summer? I feel like that should be against some rule. I don't know where it's written down, like what citation or policy it violates, but it definitely breaks some sort of rule. When you find it, if somebody can find me the rule, let me know. But it's definitely a thing. I'm trying to put you somewhere where you guys can stand up, but because of the charger, that is a difficult mission to accomplish. Maybe the air fryer can help. You guys are going to be held by my air fryer, potentially. Seems like it works. I don't want to jinx it, but seems like it works. Air fryers can do everything. Maybe that should be like on their, promotional packaging. And when you're not frying your food, you can use it as a stand for your phone. I'm pretty sure they get in trouble for that because you know how like there's a whole not used for the intended use thing. Like the Red Bull lawsuit and the goldfish lawsuit. Do you know those stories where it's like the company got sued because of like an expectations versus reality situation? Because I'm pretty sure Goldfish got sued because someone bought a goldfish cracker and the little fish did not have a smile on its face. And so they were upset because Goldfish promised them that it's the snack that smiles back and their fish was not smiling. And then someone sued Red Bull because it didn't give them wings. And the marketing says it gives you wings. So maybe they wouldn't want to say it holds phones. Just in case. You never know. It smiles after eating. That's what they should have said. Because then they couldn't prove it. Maybe they need to have it in like small print, or like on the commercials where it's like, just take Bertamana. Like if you take this medicine, it'll heal you and you'll feel better than ever before. And then like at the end, then they have somebody mumbling, it also may cause you to die suddenly. You may get so sick you can't even walk around. It's great for you. They need that to happen for like the air fryer commercial to work. I'm pretty sure the air fryer company is gonna be knocking on my door after our commercial idea. What am I looking for? Garlic. Do I have any garlic? I don't have any garlic. Well, I guess I'm just going to hold the phone and hang out with you guys for a second because it doesn't look like the air fryer is gonna consistently hold the phone. So I'm probably gonna do like a couple more minutes to round it out to 30 minutes in total. But yeah, today was busy. And I got to the train. This has never ever happened before in my entire time in Japan. This is my first. This morning was a first. So I went to the train station to take the first train, and so most train stations like they open around 5 o'clock. Around maybe a little bit earlier for some stations, but most of them open around 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock in the morning, you could expect there to be trains running again. And then by midnight or around midnight, most train stations cut operations. So this morning was my first time going to the train station, and the train station wasn't open yet. So like they had like warehouse doors that were like pulled down so you can't get inside the station. And then they waited until like maybe 4:55, and then at 4:55 they had like one of the station employees open the station, and everybody flooded in because they had like about 9-10 minutes to the next train, because the next train was like at 5:04. And like, tell me why, as they're rolling up the things, like people are like about to bump their head on the like ramp because they're not waiting until it goes all the way up. So that was interesting. And then after I got to my last stop and I got off the train, I was trying to go up the stairs and I tripped while going up the stairs for no reason. There was no real reason. I tripped going upstairs. And then I was like, oh, good, nobody saw that. And then the way the stairs were set up, it's like on one side, like I can go up, and then on the other side, there's another set of stairs that end up like meeting together. And so I was like, no one saw. And then this guy came up the stairs and like he just kind of like chuckled and said good morning. And I was like, it sounds like the train was having a Black Friday sale with everyone trying to get in. Seriously, honestly, I'm being completely honest. I wanted to take out my phone and record. But the station's not a big station. Not like I don't live in Tokyo, so it's like a smaller train station. So I didn't want to like record because it was only me. I was the only person who was not Japanese and one other person. And the other person there was like a tall person, and they were like maybe, I want to say 6'2", and they had like jeans and sneakers and like a giant Louis Vuitton duffel bag thing. And I'm thinking maybe that they were like a model or something. I that was my guess. So just me and the modelly person. And the modelly person was just like standing off on the side, scowling and like looking cool. And yeah, I didn't want to be the one recording everybody. What's up? You're back. You said you had bad news. What happened? It's so hot in here. I'm just going to stick my head out the window. I tried to grow some pumpkin seeds from this pumpkin that we had a while ago. And for some reason, none of them grew. And I don't know why. I'm really disappointed. You have bad news and good news. 90% of the time, I like to have the bad news first. So what's the bad news? Then, if I get the bad news, what are you doing? Moxie Rushkishka, stop. Don't come over here scratching my couch. I don't know where they do that, but not here. Sorry, go on. What happened? You're about to get sent out of the room. The bad news is I haven't brushed my teeth in 6 hours, so I'm going to do that. And then good news is my... What? Hold on. I thought you had some terrible news. I was all concerned and stuff. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Oh, man. When was the last time I brushed my teeth? It was a while ago, too. I brushed my teeth when I got up this morning. And that was a long time ago. And then I brought so like in Japan, a lot of people bring toothbrushes to work with them. So like after they'll have lunch, they'll brush their teeth, which I think is really smart. So I have a toothbrush in my bag for work, but I didn't even end up brushing my teeth at work because there was a whole bunch of meetings today and I didn't end up eating until like basically practically time to go home. So like I had some snacks, but today didn't go quite as I thought it would. It was an okay day, but kind of busy. So that's why I complain I have to brush my teeth after I eat. Certain foods make me want to brush my teeth right away. Or anything that feels like has a likelihood to get stuck in your teeth, like popcorn or something. Yeah, that's like an instantaneous want to brush my teeth. That's actually part of why I don't really love eating popcorn because I feel like it gets stuck in your teeth too much. So that is why. I feel like I hear music. What, Loki? Let me bring the phone down. Oh, I'm sore. See? Oh my gosh. I actually have both Loki and Moxie. For once. What are you doing? Don't do that. I had a long day, my friend. I just want to like lay down. How'd you get dust on your nose? Come here. I don't even know where he went to get dust all over his nose. Were you climbing behind the TV again? Oh, that was awkward. I thought you were going to climb up, not turn around. I'm thinking about bringing like my yoga mat with me tomorrow. Because I could just bring my own yoga mat to the gym instead of using the gym yoga mat. Maybe I should do that. What do you think, Cliff? I don't know if you saw him, but he yawned. I don't think he thought it was a great idea. Well, Loki's happy. Maybe because I haven't seen as much of him as usual. My socks are kind of damp because it started raining when I was at the grocery store, and that included to get my socks slightly damp. What you want? I wish I could take my cats to work with me, but I think they would terrorize everybody in the office because, especially Loki, really likes to interrupt whenever you try and sit and work anywhere. You want to play with my sock? I wonder if he'll chase it. I mean, they went to go see what it is. He would pee on everything. I really don't think they would pee on everything, but I think your dog actually might be a more preferable uh for pet coworker Because I think my cats would cause havoc. I think they would be climbing on people's desk and knocking over the office mugs and like trying to sleep inside the compartment in the printer and trying to escape outside, so then everybody have to spend like an hour or two looking for them to see where they've gone and hidden. Or Moxie, especially. Moxie has this thing where, like, if you make yourself tea and there's like a little like tea bag, like a string thing, she likes to put her hand in it and dig around until she gets the tea bag and then take it out. She doesn't want to drink the tea. She doesn't want to like chew on the tea bag. She just wants to take it out of the container. And I know that would be absolutely obnoxious. Can you see Loki like rubbing on the little catnip thing in the background? Play your toy again. Rub on your toy. And then he just comes over here and says, "Go get your toy over there." Say hello. Doesn't want to be still. Guys, I need to sign. I know, right? I need to sign out. I need to change out of my slacks. That's not what you wanted to show us. What? The slacks? Or Loki's butt? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a more consistent schedule where I can stream longer. It it might have to be on Fridays, so that way I don't have work in the morning the next day. I'm thinking that might be it. It will just have to be like long live streams on Fridays, or maybe on the weekend. I'll start doing on the weekend. I don't know. I'll have to see. It's just casually 4 a.m. in the morning and I have no one to talk to. That's okay. Ah, Loki! Sophie hit me with the guilt trip. But my phone has like very, very low battery, and the current fit is not the most comfortable thing, to be completely honest. So I think I better sign out. I tried my best to like not be well, I think the thing that really like pushes it over the edge is the low battery on my phone. Because even though I seriously would consider staying a little bit longer, I have to hold the phone because the battery is like dead. So that means I can't really finish dinner and stream at the same time. I tried getting the air fryer to hold the phone, but it kept slipping. So I have to pick one or the other. And this is a Google phone. This is a Google Pixel. Ah! Guys, I think it's definitely time to go. Loki just bit my toe. I don't know why he did that. This is the very last thing, and I assure you I'm going. Okay, this is the last story. Okay, last thing. So Loki is not aggressive, right? He didn't bite my toe hard, but he just bit my toe. And I think he bit my toe because like in Thailand, I got like a pedicure and they painted my toes with like a clear coat. I can't show you guys because I can't flip the camera easily. And besides that, there's enough toe people on the internet where that might not be a good idea. But I think he noticed that they were shiny and tried biting. Yeah, Loki just tried biting my toe. What was that, dude? Now he wants to come say goodbye. Loki, Say bye. Say goodbye. Did you see that? He tried to wave. Kind of. Bye, guys. Take care, everyone. See you later. Yep, this is definitely a good time to retreat. 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 Loki, retreat.